12 unusual cooking tricks to impress your friends. Do you like to cook? Whether you're a pro or an amateur in the kitchen, try these fun and unusual cooking tips next time you make dinner. Some might surprise you and leave you wondering, why didn't I think of that? Keep watching to learn new and intriguing ways to make your kitchen more efficient, find new flavors and common ingredients, and show off your culinary skills. And don't forget to click the subscribe button and turn on notifications to join us on the bright side of life. Number 12. Instantly core a head of lettuce. If you need to chop up a heap of iceberg lettuce, don't worry about cutting around the tough core in the middle. Just take the lettuce head in both hands and slam the bottom against the cutting board or other hard surface. You should be able to pull the core right out of the bottom. Now you can slice up the whole head hassle-free. Number 11. Make sure your bacon is crispy. It's usually best to warm up the pan before doing any frying. Not so with bacon. If you place your strips on a hot pan, the meat will cook before the fat has a chance to render out, leaving your bacon fatty and rubbery. If you want deliciously crispy bacon, lay the strips on a cold pan and go for a medium-low heat. As the pan warms up, the fat will slowly cook out of the meat, leaving your strips mouth-wateringly crispy. Number 10. Keep taco shells from breaking. Eating a taco in a hard tortilla can be a messy experience. That first bite can cause the whole shell to break apart in your hands with all your fillings falling out. This can happen even if you bake the shells according to the instructions on the package. To prevent a taco catastrophe, try cooking the taco shells in a new way. First, lay a moist paper towel on a microwave-safe plate. Place a single layer of taco shells on the damp towel and cook the shells in the microwave on high heat. The steam from the wet towel will make the shells more pliable and less likely to break after being filled with meat and beans. Enjoy! Number 9. Peel potatoes with your bare hands. Save yourself some time and get rid of the potato peeler. This tip makes peeling any number of potatoes much faster and easier. Simply fill a pot with boiling water and boil your potatoes with the skin on until they are thoroughly cooked inside. Prepare an ice bath and dunk the potatoes in the icy water for 5 to 10 seconds. Take one potato in your hands, making sure it's cool enough to touch, and twist. The skin will come right off. Number 8. Get new flavor from common pasta. Try roasting dry pasta to change and enhance its flavor. Put the pasta in the oven for 10 to 15 minutes at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. It will turn a golden brown color. After cooling, boil until al dente. It will probably take longer to cook than usual, about 15 minutes, but it will result in a nutty, toasted flavor that goes well with simple, understated sauces. Number 7. Pasta cooked fast and in an eco-friendly way. If you need to get some spaghetti on the table as soon as possible, forget about boiling it in a big pot of water. Heating so much water is a waste of water, energy, and time. Instead, put your pasta in a large frying pan, cover it with cold water, and bring the water to a boil. The pasta won't stick in the cold water, and once it's fully cooked, it will leave behind a thick liquid that's useful for making sauce. Number 6. Roasted veggies extra crispy. Roasting vegetables is a great and healthy way to enhance their flavor, and it's easy to make them even tastier by adding a crispy crunch. After seasoning the veggies with salt, oil, and spices, toss them in a bit of cornstarch, about a tablespoon per pound of vegetables, and then pop them into the oven to roast. When they're ready, they'll be even more crispy and delicious than usual. You can also brown the starch-coated veggies in an oiled skillet to further heighten that crispy flavor. Number 5. Peel a bunch of eggs at once. There's nothing more tedious than peeling the shells from hard-boiled eggs. Avoid the hassle with this trick. Place the hard-boiled eggs in a shallow, sealable container and fill the container halfway with cold water. Put the lid on and shake it over the sink, just in case there are any leaks. This vigorous motion will break and loosen the shells, allowing them to slide right off. Number 4. Use alcohol for a flaky pie crust. According to Cook's Illustrated, the best way to ensure a perfect pie crust is to use equal parts water and 80 proof vodka when forming the dough. The alcohol in the vodka prevents the dough from becoming too tough when baked. Since the alcohol evaporates quickly in the oven, it leaves the baked crust dry and flaky. While forming the dough, however, the vodka is just as effective as water at keeping the dough wet and elastic. Can other 80 proof liquors be used instead of vodka? According to cooks, yes. Taste testers approved of crusts made with rum, whiskey, and gin, and most could not distinguish the difference between boozes. Number 3. No-mess pancakes. Making pancakes can be a sloppy, drippy process. Good luck getting the batter from the mixing bowl to your pan without leaving splotches of goo all over your stovetop. Next time, save yourself some cleanup and use a squeezable condiment container like a ketchup or mustard bottle. Make sure you thoroughly clean the bottle before pouring in your pancake batter. Now you can squeeze the batter onto your pan in perfectly shaped, perfectly clean pancakes. Number 2. Replace egg whites with aquafaba. If you are going vegan or have a dietary restriction involving eggs, try using aquafaba to recreate common recipes that require egg whites. What is aquafaba? It's the liquid in which chickpeas and other legumes have been cooked. While draining the liquid from chickpeas, you may have noticed that it's quite frothy, giving it a very similar consistency to whipped eggs. This liquid can be whipped into stiff peaks to make meringues and macarons, and it can be used for a variety of other recipes, including vegan cookies and mayonnaise. Number 1. The key to juicy burgers. There's nothing like a juicy, tender burger, but it can be tricky to keep a thicker patty's natural juices from drying out while cooking. The next time you fire up the grill, try this bit of advice from celebrity chef Graham Elliott. Stick an ice cube in the middle of the raw patty. According to Chef Elliott, when you grill it, it keeps it moist and keeps it from getting dried out. So tell us, Brightsiders, what are your favorite cooking techniques? Let us know in the comment section. Don't forget to give this video a like, share it with your friends, and click subscribe to stay on the bright side.